I'm Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot. Thank you for coming into the channel. I am here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs. So good to have you here. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And let's also welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Virgo. So some of this message could be for you as well. Remember that energies do go both ways, so feel free to interpret the meaning or the direction of the messages coming through as it relates to your personal situation. And Virgo, the messages coming through should reflect some aspect of your current situation. It does not have to reflect the whole thing, or it could just confirm an inner knowing. So take what fits, and as I always don't try to make it fit if it doesn't fit. For those of you that this resonates with, I'm going to have an extended at the end of this reading. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring all the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And the zodiac signs are about your personal connections and your intimate relationship. So just keep that with you as we move forward. I also thank you for the support, for those of you that have supported the channel all along the way. If you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow so other Virgos might get the messages needed for them as well. Appreciate it. Thank you. And so here we go. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. Messages for those watching, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. All right, Virgos, the overall energy for your reading is the Ten of Wands. Something here is coming to a long overhaul completion. It has been a long journey. Somebody has overstayed their welcome here. So let's find out what's happening. What is your situation? What's going on here? We have the King of Swords, we have the Sun, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Someone here has made a judgment call that it's time to do something different, time to start over. I think they see this very clearly. I think it's just kind of like whatever this is, this Ten of Wands is, something has definitely come to its completion. It's finished. A judgment call was made. There's been time to absorb the information and figure it out, and now it's time to go in the direction, you know, for something, you know, the Sun is something nourishing, positive, you know. It's also another completion as well. So let's see why this is happening. What is life working on with you? What is life trying to show you here? We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Star, and we have the Two of Pentacles. I think what life is trying to show you is that you've learned something here, and now it's time to do something different or take different actions in order to get to where you want to go, the Star, to reach your destination here. But the choice is yours, right? Free will. The choice is yours here. And I think that you are coming to terms with this, so to speak, Virgo. So let's find out how this plays out for you. What are the possibilities? Where are you going? We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're heading towards your independence, your contentment, feeling good. I think that there is some kind of clarity or truth that you are standing in right now, and you're moving, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, slow movement, one step at a time, but, you know, just making the decision was a step, and realizing something's over was a step. And for that, I think that, you know, life said you had to make a decision here, and you did. And I think for that, things are going to go in a good way for you here. So let's find out what this King of Swords is. What was this? What kind of judgment call came in? What kind of clarity came in? Clarify what the King of Swords is, please. For our Virgos. We have the Two of Wands. So you've had your sights set on this for a while, Virgo. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been sitting with this for quite some time. This has gone a long distance, and there's been, you know, a lot of distress for a long period of time. You've had your eyes set on something else, but, you know, this could have something to do with relations. This could have something to do with what's been, you know, what or whom has been with you, who you've built with, who you have a foundation with for quite some time here. I think you've taken your time to really assess the situation or the relationship. You know, it just seems to be where there's just differences, too many differences. So, what is the Page of Pentacles here? What have you figured out? We have the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I got Leo showing up. I got Aries showing up. I got Aquarius showing up. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands. Well, what you've learned is you're up against a force. We have the Emperor there, somebody who's immovable, somebody who's set in their ways, somebody who is cold and distant, somebody who's very hard, or something that's very hard, some kind of structure. You know, it's more like a dictatorship than it is like a collaboration or cooperation here. And it just seems to be something that just has a lot of power, a lot of influence, and just doesn't seem to move here. I don't know, this could be you, this could be somebody you're dealing with, this could be a job situation, a career situation, but whatever this is, this energy is just very stagnant. It's just, you know, like, we've always done it this way, it's going to stay this way, we're not doing it any different. You know, follow the rules, do what you're told. Very authoritative. Very authoritative. And I think you're getting, like, you're kind of like, you want to do something different. Tired of maybe being ruled or overruled or following the system or following the guidelines or following whatever. So what is the star here? We have the Six of Cups, we have Strength, and we have the Six of Wands. Well, for some of you, this is something that you've always wanted to do since you were small. For others of you, this could have to do with a family structure that just seems to be kind of overbearing here. You want for something better. Maybe you don't want the same things that your family wants. Maybe your family put their expectations on you. Maybe you have a father figure in here who's very overbearing, who's telling you what your dreams and your visions and your hopes should be, you know? Maybe some of you have a patriarch in your life that's very, you know, domineering, and it just seems to be, it's somebody from your past. And it just seems to have a hold. You know, even though you want for something better, it seems to have like a hold, not physically, but like emotionally, like that paradigm hold. So let's see what the Two of Pentacles is. It's like you're up against a force larger than life. But you've been in here for a long time. This has been going on for a long time. And you've had time to assess the situation and change your mind about some things. See things for what they are. So we have the Two of Pentacles, making that decision, which is really stressing you out. You know you're not happy, and you know you could be happier. You know, this is a tough thing to have to figure out here, right? But, you know, the situation you're in or the relationship you're in, you're not happy. You know, it is stressful. It is overbearing. It is, you know, and even making this decision is like you're swimming up against a stream, but you're not happy, and you want to be happy. You want your happiness. So kind of like Virgo, what choice do you have, right? So let's find out what this Ace of Swords is, because there's some kind of breakthrough here. You know, when you're the swords, it's always a double-edged sword, right? There's always your side and somebody else's side. So, you know, maybe what you're up against here, it seems like you're up against something. Either you've been carrying somebody else's expectations or somebody, you know, just kind of living up to some sort of standard here. But let's see what the Ace of Swords is. What is the Ace of Swords? We have Death, we have the Empress, and we have the Two of Cups. Well, this has been done for quite some time. For one of you. Maybe not for the other one, but for one of you, this has been over with for quite some time. And that kind of seems to be the truth of the matter. It had been finished. Look, Ten of Wands. It had been finished for quite some time. Like, you know how you're in something and, like, you hear all those stories about people are like, I should have left this job or this situation 15 years ago, or I should have, you know, quit this institution, like, the day after I started, but I ended up staying 20 years. Something like that is happening here. So, and I see it with the Two of Cups. So this is either a partnership or an alliance. But this had been done for quite a long time. The Knight of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the King of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius here. But I think that, you know, you're ready to start on a different adventure here. You know, you're ready to go on a new path. It's very clear to you. I think that you want, you know, the journey of 1,000 steps or 1,000 miles begins with the first step, right? So whatever this alliance is, it's become very clear to you that it's just, you know, it's not going where you want it to go. And you're not being able to go where you want to go. It might be taking too long for change. Change might not be really happening the way that you want it to. So let's find out what the Nine of Pentacles is here. Because this is being content. This is feeling good about being in your own skin. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Hanged Man. Well, some of you might have to break some rules very creatively. Some of you might have to, like, you know, you might have to break some rules here that maybe you really don't want to have to break. I mean, it's very clear to you, you know, maybe the way out is, you know, you might have to do a reversal here, right? You got the Hanged Man. You might have to break some of the rules to, you know, and this is like the Queen of Wands, ingenuity, right? Creativity, you know, she's an influencer. So, I don't know. You might have to break, yeah, there you go. You might have to break the rules to get this new start. Creatively. You know, you might have to reverse roles or reverse something here, you know. You might have to make a little bit of a sacrifice and break the rules moving forward to gain your independence here. Because it's taken a long time for you to get here. Things aren't going to happen overnight for you. But you might have to start, you know, you got the ruler maker right here, the emperor. Okay? So you might have to, like, start breaking some of those rules. So let's see who's showing up, Virgo. Let's see who is this contender you're dealing with here. I've got Libra, and I've got Taurus, and I've got Scorpio showing up. I've got Pisces. I've got Leo again. I've got Aquarius. I've got Aries. I've got Leo again. Looks like that's it. So I'm going to get some more clarity on those in the extended if you want to join me over there. We'll find out what their intentions are here. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Forgive. Yeah, this seems to be like in a dictatorship sort of situation here. And then release it. Wow, you are ready. I like that. That's a confirmation right there. Forgive it, release it, you are ready. And that's your 10 of Wands coming in. It's reached its final destination. So that's what I have for you this week, Virgos. I hope this helped. And until our next reading, Grand Rising Virgos. Bye-bye.